Hi, my name's Gareth Spence. I'm currently with Derek Lister from Level 3, talking about Level 3's acquisition of Global Crossing and what this means for the UK. Derek, thanks for joining me today. It's a really exciting time for Level 3. Lots is happening, the acquisition of Global Crossing, the use of Openreach and its OSS. Can you talk a little bit about UK business at the moment?
Sure. Well, it's a big change for us. On 4th of October, the European part of the business went from 270 million turnover to 1.1 billion. So it's a big change overnight, and we're just working through the various elements of that. We're well into the integration now, and what we're focusing on now is back office systems and getting them into kind of basically two systems from what's currently a lot more than that, via the acquisitions that Global Crossing made and the acquisitions that Level 3 made. So challenging times, but we're ahead of where we thought we were going to be.
Sure, yeah, that sounds complex. How can Openreach and its OSS, including the ADVA FSP 3000, help you here and drive new business in the UK?
Well, one of the things that we're doing, Level 3 didn't have a VPN proposition. And recently we've been lucky enough to win a couple of very large VPNs. And we're working with ADVA with the FSP 3000, especially for SAN type solutions. In the past we used the FSP 2000 in a number of solutions, so we're very familiar with it. And also what's helpful is customers like the accreditations that the FSP 3000 has, and it's easier to get those types of solutions past IT departments, whether it's a global company or whether it's a UK national.
Sure, yeah, well, that's great to hear. In regards to OSS, could you talk, you've already touched upon some, but could you talk about any other additional elements that really appeal to you in Level 3?
I think it's going to be our mantra, and what we're trying to do during 2012, 2013 and 2014 is be easier to do business with. And in doing that, we're trying to change turn-up times for services, and if we can offer more solutions to the customer via the back office, even better. One of the things that we're doing is we've developed a customer portal that we've had for some years now, but we're in the middle of changing the front end of it to make it a lot more friendly. The idea being that if you want to buy something, you can come in and buy it via the portal rather than talking to an account manager, even if it's a complex solution. So the ADVA box works well with where we're trying to go, where our preference is, in Global Crossing days, we were quite happy to sell people dark fibre and let the carrier do what they wanted to do. Our preference now is to offer managed services instead, rather than sell the network that's physically in the ground. We're finding now that customers are asking for more and more complex solutions. So it's useful that the FSP has got, the 3000 has got a lot more to offer than the 2000 had. So it's a kind of natural evolution.
Sure, yeah. You touched upon ease of use there, simplicity. Are there other key business advantages that OSS provides you with?
It is ease, because customers find, in my experience, some telecommunication companies quite difficult to do business with. Because generally, as I said earlier, they're delivering a complicated solution, many different protocols. And sometimes in telecoms, we like to invent acronyms, and then once you find out what they are, we invent some more to confuse you. So it's really good if we can just stick it to keeping things simple, so the customer understands what they're actually going to get. Some customers are extremely knowledgeable technically, but not all are. And sometimes we make the assumption that they are, and I think that's a dangerous assumption to make. So if you can take away the need for them to have the knowledge in-house, and we can help them, and we can also remotely monitor things for them in a way that we haven't done before, that gives us an advantage, because they rely on us to deliver their business advantage.
Sure, yeah. And how do you see the relationship between Level 3 and Openreach growing in the future?
Right, well, I deal with a number of CLECs across Europe, and by far Openreach are the most efficient from the point of view, if they say they're going to turn something up and give you a date, they generally do. The most complaints that I get about Openreach is that they deliver too early. I can't say that for other incumbents across Europe. Where the real benefit for us is some of our customers are at the cusp of making some big investment decisions in the UK, and I'll be looking to work with Openreach on two particular opportunities that we have, which involve very large capacity in the mainland UK, and hopefully that will take the relationship forward, because it will involve us being much more involved with Openreach than we currently are, i.e. with the number of sites that we utilise with Openreach.
Great. Okay, Derek, it sounds like an exciting time. Thanks for your time today, and it's great to hear all this.
Okay.
If you'd like to know more about Openreach and its OSS, please visit openreach.co.uk/OSS. And for more about the ADVA FSP 3000, please visit advaoptical.com.